Are we thinking that it's like a trillion lions floating in space fighting the sun, or is it like the lions are somewhere where they have to like actually strategize and try to attack us?
There's a video
what's
in Land
winning?
Party.
What is winning in this context?
Yeah, you're right.
though?
You
Surviving.
can't really beat the sun, huh? Like,
Like the thing is,
the sun just can't lose.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying is that like when you're saying like a trillion lions would just become a black hole and the sun what that does nothing to the sun.
Absorb the sun,
No,
get rid of it.
sun. The problem here is that like
You get rid of the sun, you
there is
win
a lose
there.
condition for the lions, and that is dying. But the sun just like is the sun, right?
Oh, that was a nicer shot.
I don't know. The thing is like,
Oh!
I'll just say like the Pokemon debate. A trillion lions or the Pokemon, or a billion lions.
Can a
and
2
all the
billion
Pokemon.
Magikarp kill God?
Shut up. Kill God.
That's
Obviously,
a really
Kevin.
good question, actually.
So like the minimum of an American black bear is like half that of a gorilla, but the average is like for like a brown bear is like 600 pounds. Yeah, but
Wait.
we get the gorilla that can communicate in sign language.
Oh.
And then
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
like he forges a truce with the bear to take over the person that pitted them against each other.
But
Oh,
the bear
you're
doesn't
right.
know sign language, so he just kills the fucking gorilla. Okay, like you can just like keep on adding rules, and like all of a sudden, like the debate becomes more interesting.
Okay, now
like,
if
who wins, a
what if they
sumo
both,
wrestler
what if
or
they
a
both have
polar bear?
guns? What if they both have
How about-
guns?
Hockey.
What if they both had guns? Well, you see, they don't have thumbs, nor do they have the knowledge to use guns.
But the
So I
gorilla
don't
can
think they can
learn.
do anything.
The gorilla can make prosthetic thumbs and win.
They already have thumbs. Gorillas
Gorillas have thumbs.
I could train a gorilla to become a scientist that invents prosthetics.
Oh my god.
But they have thumbs. They don't need to. this is a non-issue. Like you're solving a problem that is already solved by them being a gorilla. This is like one of their few advantages.
No, they need to be better. I've seen Gorilla Glue commercials. You know, he's pretty cool.
Now they get the gorilla in there.
Shut up.
Gorilla Glue commercial where he beats the bear.
Oh shit, I'll join
He
y'all.
puts together a fake bear that looks like a woman. And then the bear is seduced.
This is not fucking Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, it's freaking gorilla ganging and freaking bear.
The advantage that the gorilla has is his on-brand glue.
He can like
Who
he can
would win?
glue the bear to the floor and have it starve to death.
Who would win? Gorilla Glue, Kung Fu Panda, Elmer Fudd, or the United States military?
Well, you see, oh,
Well, you see, the bear weighs
the
2,000
gorilla
pounds.
knows sign language, so the gorilla wins.
They communicate with Elmer
American
Fudd and the
military doesn't
military.
understand sign language, so they just fucking kill the gorilla. Would a whale beat like? Okay, actually, it depends on the fucking ring. Like if they're in the ocean, the whale beats the bear.
A beach whale
whale can't do
lose.
shit.
It can like roll over the bear. The whale wins.
It doesn't have agency like that. It was like, unless it like had a mental link with the bear that knew like we are going to fight now. I will fucking commence. I will
No,
fucking
like,
commence
no, like,
rollout
the bear
mode.
just walked up, punched it, and then the
Like,
whale fucking
rolls.
explodes, and the bear
Rolls
dies.
Yeah, like the whale does like the fucking intestine explode. It kills the fucking. Okay, let's assume in all of these, it's just like a human, just put them in a cage together. Okay, like
Yeah,
that's
well, the whale
whole-
loses.
The whale
Yeah, the
eventually explodes. And
Even if it's in water.
like no, like the bear tries to like, eat the whale because they were in there for like 3 weeks and the bear's really hungry, and then the whale just explodes because it bit near its stomach. And the whale wins.
Who wins in a fight to the death, butter or margarine?
We see the margarine explodes on impact. So the margarine
The
wins.
margarine goes bad inside the jar and explodes, destroying the butter.
But like butter can go bad.
No,
still.
but butter doesn't sit inside of like a closed like glass container.
The butter spreads. The butter wins.
That's nothing.
It's like rock paper scissors. Like, does the paper covering the rock really defeat the rock?
No, the rock rolls over and explodes.
rock-
The rock wins.
So like the thing is, like when you pit like a trillion lions, like are all of those like all in? Like, are they like are they all try
No,
hard?
you put them in a cage.
You put them in a cage with the sun. The lions explode. The lions win.
They did it.
You know, what if in the conditions of like these fights are fucking cooking competitions, huh? The gorilla makes a fucking sorbet and the bear just like throws
Kills
up
the
sand
bear.
on the table.
Kills the gorilla. He makes a steak, a raw steak, and it
The
poisons
gorilla
the chef.
wins.
Kills the gorilla, eats the gorilla. Gorilla still wins because it made a fucking sorbet.
So who would win, John Cena or the kangaroo?
You know, like
I think John
kangaroos.
Cena would actually beat the fuck out of a kangaroo. I'm gonna be real. You know?
The John Cena like gets put in the kangaroo pouch. The kangaroo wins.
Yes, it's
It puts John Cena to
pouch.
sleep.
Why does he let this happen though? John Cena's a fucking big guy.
John Cena has agency still. He's a person.
John Cena has the entirety of China
Like
on his side already.
Him being in a fight doesn't like turn off his brain and make him only commit to like, oh, I just do what the kangaroo fucking. Oh, dude, this looks sick. If the elephant knows how to swing its trunk with the fucking momentum of an actual roller coaster, then you know I think it's a pretty fucking clear and obvious fight to me.
Really? Okay, here's my problem, right? Like the elephant, I think they have a really good like bashing sort of like repertoire, right? They have really blunt weaponry.
A bear will
Like,
grab on it and not let
If they're
go.
playing D&D, they've got fucking clubs and shit, right? The bear definitely has the slashing attacks. So like it depends on whether or not like the bear's slashes like land right. Like if the bear has agency and understands the weak points of the elephant, I think there could be a competition.
Yeah, if the bear studied for the freaking
If the bear had the matchup knowledge of fighting an elephant.
Who would win? Okay. 10 hyenas or a blind person?
Depends. Because when you bring people into the equations, like, do you mean just like a raw
The
human?
blind person knows sign language.
Do you mean a raw human? Do you mean just like a person? Like, because the hyenas, they don't get weapons, right? Does a human get a weapon?
They
Does a
have
human?
sign language. They have the
Okay,
power
then
of
they
words on
die.
their
They're
side.
fucking gone. They're dead. They're fucking, and they're blind. Being blind is no reason to have sign language. That's what deaf people do.
I haven't ran for the past few months. I need to catch up. But these are just to name a few.
Chat's like, holy fuck, she can read. This is a step in the right direction.
Yes.
I love me a woman who can read. How long were you playing on that jump map?
He was like,
And you were on a jump map. You weren't even playing video
he
games.
was gone for like 20 minutes.
I was gone for 20 minutes. It gave me my keyboard for 20. How reflective was my keyboard when I came back, Gavin?
It looked like the Fountain of Dreams map on Melee. Dude, I live my life as a piss baby. You think that's an insult at this point?
I live by the piss, I die by the shit.
Exactly.
Fighting game people who make jokes are like the scariest people. Cause like
We
they will
should-
just like say shit. And, like, I'm nearly certain that like half the stuff they half the jokes they make are like just made to not make sense. Like it's like an in joke for them. I swear. It's like look, they don't understand like our culture. So they say like, yeah, I'm gonna shit slide the poop dick. And
Me when I try something against Jiren and then I get sparking TOD.
So for this jump, it's pretty basic. So look, you're doing a speed shot into like a sideways like sync pogo, right? Like it's a speed run strat.
What
right?
the fuck are you even saying?
And then after that,
Sinks? I piss in sinks!
I
all I'm
wanna
getting.
piss in sinks, for God's sake.
My pronouns are CTF and turbine.
hope you know I thought that one.
I'm just saying, don't stick your dick in crazy.
Crazy.
It don't matter. Fucking idiot. Because this
Stop
shit
it.
So Brandon, are you gonna learn a new instrument?
I am.
What's the name of that instrument, Brandon?
A jaw harp.
There's a small
Jaw?
puddle where
Okay,
you were
hold on.
standing,
Steven.
Kevin.
No. Bad. Brandon, you don't even have it. You're just making noises.
Is there a problem, Kevin?
Look. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a drum kit, so I'm gonna like a finger drum. Oh, I'm gonna get a guitar, so I'm gonna air guitar. You're just like putting your fingers next to your lips and go. That's all you're doing.
What, you gonna talk about harmonicas next, huh? You gonna talk shit about those? Those are sick.
Okay, miming harmonicas is like what you're doing with the harmonica is like you're doing like the lip movement, right? Or not lip, like you're moving it left and right, and it's like you're like kind of whistling to some degree, so you can like whistle. Brandon's going.
I see. She needs to piss in a bottle.
Badass mode.
Shot.
How would she piss in the bottle? She doesn't have a wiener.
You don't need a wiener to piss in a bottle.
You don't need it, honestly.
There's only one place the pee comes from.
You don't
Yeah.
need it, but it'd be fairly
Yeah.
challenging.
You realize what a clit is, yeah?
That's not what the clit is not a pee hole.
Unless